So January is not only my birth month, but it's also Cervical Cancer Awareness Month, and it is commemorated worldwide. And in Zambia, we also commemorate it to support the WHO 90-70-90. This is a month that we talk about what cervical cancer is all about, risk factors, causes, treatment, life during and after cervical cancer. So let's get started. My name is Idah, and this is the Cancer Smart Youth podcast. So cervical cancer is a disease of the opening of the womb, also known as the cervix. Cervical cancer is the leading cause of cancer-related deaths here in Zambia, and at least 9 women die every day from cervical cancer. Cervical cancer is denoted by the color teal. So come with me and let's learn about what New Life Medical Center is doing in relation to preventing cervical cancer today.
Cancer could be your mother, could be your granddad, could be your brother, could be your sister or your baby daughter, could be on anyone, so it does matter. To fight cancer, we gonna need more than just closed mouths and a pack of knickknacks. I'm gonna talk about.
So right now I'm joined by Mr. Mwale, who is the clinical in charge here at the facility.
You're welcome, madam.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So I'm just so happy when I learned that New Life Medical Center is offering free HPV vaccine for young girls, and because this is January, Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. So I'm so happy that you're doing so, and thank you so much for being on the Cancer Smart Youth podcast. So we're here to raise awareness about cervical cancer. So quickly, what do you think are some causes of cervical cancer?
Cervical cancer, it's caused by what we call human papillomavirus. It's a virus. So mostly it's targeted to most of women who are not vaccinated and those who have immunity imbalance. So this is this program which we have brought is the most important program, like to vaccinate and to engage people in their communities and to sensitize so that they can be aware about this program. And we are trying by all means to eliminate cervical cancer. So we are giving this vaccination so that at least it can prevent for women who can be prone to cervical cancer.
So also just to put some numbers to it, 7 out of 10 of all cancer cases reported throughout the world are caused by only 2 types of HPV vaccine. This is 16 and 18, and we'll come to that a little later. So what I would also like to know, or what I would like us to discuss, there are a lot of myths and misconception that goes around cervical cancer here in our country. Could you just mention one myth that you know about cervical cancer?
Most of them, they cannot be aware about most of the viruses. So when you encounter such a case, most people, they would say it's witchcraft. But definitely that's not witchcraft. If people are aware, that's the reason it's important to sensitize to the community so that most of them, they can be aware about this disease.
And this is why we are here, the Cancer Smart Youth podcast, to break the silence on cancer and to end stigma, because sometimes people will know what the truth is, but they are scared to come out because they're afraid of being stigmatized. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm so happy that you are supporting the WHO strategy for cervical cancer elimination as a public health problem, and this is the 90-70-90. So World Health Organization aims to vaccinate girls with the HPV vaccine by the age of 15, and this should be done to at least 90% of the girls worldwide, and 70% of women be screened by 35 years of age, and 90% of women identified with pre-cancer or cancer to receive treatment. So we aim to achieve this by 2030, and we are so close. 2030 is just by the corner. Yeah, so I just want to know more about the HPV vaccine. You are a private institution and you are offering the HPV vaccine for free at your facility. Why have you taken it upon yourselves to offer the vaccine?
This program is a very important program we are doing. So we came up with this program because we want to help the Ministry of Health. So we are collaborating with the Ministry of Health.
Okay.
Yes, so that we target a lot of women, actually from the age of 9 to 14 years, because mostly that's when we give the first dose. There are actually 3 doses. There is first, second, and third dose.
Okay.
So we are doing this for free because we want everyone to get this vaccine. Yes, as a private sector, we don't want people, because if we start charging people, we are not going to be able to target most of people in this area, in this community. So we want to target by helping the Ministry of Health. We want to target a lot of people, and we prevent this virus.
And I just love how the private sector is also coming on board to fight cancer, because it really takes private and public institutions to fight cancer, not just cervical cancer, but all the cancers. And I'm applauding you for the good work that you are doing. So what are some of the challenges that you experience when women or parents bring their children for HPV vaccine here? How are they receiving it?
There are a few challenges because you know, most of them, they are not aware about this program and these vaccines. So we receive feedbacks whereby most of them, they would refuse because they don't know more about the vaccines, because they don't know what is going to do to them. So they would think maybe it's a bad thing, so they would refuse. So it takes sensitization and awareness in the community. We tell them the risks and the good thing about these vaccines.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mwale. So I'd just like to go outside, and because I've seen there are a number of people outside waiting for the vaccines, and so to encourage other people who are watching here today to bring their children for HPV vaccine. So in case people would want to bring their children here at New Life Medical Center, kindly give us the location.
Situated at plot number 2, Boli Street Road, Libala Stage One, Lusaka. Our Facebook page is New Life Medical Center. Yes, so you can visit us there for more information.
My name is Tapiwankoma. I'm 13 years old. I'm in grade 7. The Ministry of Health came at our school. They told us about HPV vaccine. They told us that HPV vaccine, it will help us not to have cervical cancer in the future. They gave us a form we should show our parents. My auntie was very happy to see the form, and she signed it, and I took it back to school, and then I did the vaccine.
Was it painful?
No.
Okay. So what can you tell some parents who are refusing their children to take the HPV vaccine?
I can only just say, parents, encourage your children to get the HPV vaccine. Together we can eliminate cervical cancer. Thank you.
Muli bwanji?
Mbona muli bwanji?
Okay. What's your name?
Nomatemba.
Nomatemba. Nomatemba, ino ni January. January ni Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. Muzo pocha nipali cervical cancer.
Sawa kuli besties wa vili bonse.
Mukalipo mbela pa cervical cancer.
Na mbela po but it's not bad deep maningi.
Okay. Mukalipo na kusta po screening or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Cervical cancer is cancer of the cervix or of the womb, because cancer is an abnormal growth of cells mumubiri yabantu. So makansa yapusana kuma pesikati kuli cancer yakumaziba, cancer of the cervix and all that. So cervical cancer, just from the name itself, cervix is cancer of the cervix. So kuti uziwe kuti una cervical cancer, the only way you can know is to get screened. Do you think mungafune ku screening for cervical cancer?
Tingafune.
Mungafune ka? Alright, okay. So cancer it is just an arrangement na ba new life search must screen cervical cancer.
Mama nikushita bwanji.
Tikangera mkato maza kushana explain. Anything that you know about HPV?
As far as I'm concerned, I just know it's a virus that causes cancer.
Alright, you are correct. So HPV is a virus that causes cancer, but it is preventable because there's a vaccine which we call the HPV vaccine, and it's given to girls aged between 9 and 14 years old. So imamwana wanu mungamvomekeze kuti atenge vaccine.
Tikovomele.
Nawe nango bantu bamwe bangafuna kusta cervical cancer screening but bayo pamungawuze kosha?
Prevention is better than cure.
That's the word. Thank you so much, my sister.
All right, thank you.
Boss, muziwapo chanpali cervical cancer?
Cervical cancer ni cancer imene machita affect wazimayi ku kazi.
Muziwako manjira yali yonse yemetenga tetezelemo cervical cancer?
I think ni wazimayi chabe kushita avoid vintu vongenesangenesa kwabele kuja munga masunko na ma stories inanga imene jana verako maybe sometimes as men we are carriers yamene wa cancer, so you can transmit cancer through multiple partners.
What do you know about HPV vaccine?
HPV vaccine is a vaccine that is administered to those girls who are not active in sex.
Those who are not sexually active, you are very correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you're correct. The HPV vaccine is administered to girls who are not yet sexually active, and here in Zambia it is given to girls between the ages of 9 to 15 years old.
Okay.
So would you allow your child to get the vaccine?
Definitely I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I'm breaking the silence. I'm breaking the silence.
Let's go get her.
Feel free to follow us on all our social media platforms at Zambian Cancer Society: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn. You should also subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss an episode. Contact us on 0976 659914.